is Join the Crowd Radio. JoinTheCrowd.com.
Here we are. Episode 15. 5, 10, 15. Hoodie Gang, what's up? It's your boy Montimated, Montimated.com, JoinTheCrowd.com, Playlist Life. You already know what this is, man. Join the Crowd Radio. Episode 15, breaking down each episode of each playlist that I created for Spotify. And next up is Urban, Duet, Royalty. So let's get into what I said about this playlist. Featuring classic rap and R&B and pop songs with a female and or male rapper or singer. Here's 23 songs and 2 bonus videos of some of our favorite duets from the kings and queens of crossover urban music. This is what hip-hop royalty sounds like. And basically what I'm saying is when you got a male counterpart, a female counterpart on a song, regardless of who rapping and singing, that element together combines and you get this crazy melodic hit record. And that's why I wanted to call it Urban Duet Royalty, because urban music, it's a duet and it's royalty because it's some of the top kings and queens of the music industry. So we're going to get into the very first song on this playlist, and that's going to be, we have Mary J. Blige with What's the 411, which is track 12 off the What's the 411 album. It features Grand Puba. So that's pretty much Mary J. Blige being a singer, Puba being a rapper, giving you that element. So you're going to see where I'm going with this. It was produced by Tony Dofat and Diddy. It was released July 28, 1992. The title, What's the 411, derived from Blige's past occupation as a 411 operator. It was also an indication that Blige was being the real deal. The music was described as revelatory on a frequent basis. Blige was noted for having a tough girl persona and streetwise lyrics. What's the 411, huh? Next song on this playlist is going to be Kanye West with All Falls Down. It's track number 4 off the College Dropout, and it's featuring Selena Johnson. So you get where I'm going with this? Because when it on, that's Selena Johnson singing on the hook and Kanye rapping. It was released February 10, 2004. Of course, it was produced by Ye. All Falls Down is a self-reflection of Kanye's personal battle with consumerism. The track was the 3rd single from his debut album, The College Dropout. The song peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it was also nominated for Best Rap Song Collaboration at the 47th Grammy Awards. Next song on this playlist is going to be All That I Got Is You by Ghostface Killah. Track 15 off of his Iron Man album. It not only features Mary J. Blige, but it also features the legendary Papa Woke. That's who's doing the talking part on the record. Mary J. Blige is doing the singing part. It was released September 22nd, 1996, and it was produced by the RZA. On All That I Got Is You, Ghost describes his childhood and the struggles his moms went through to raise him. In the crowded field of rappers describing how hard they came up in life, this surely ranks right up there at the top of the Hard Knock Life leaderboard, and goes some way towards explaining Ghost's over-the-top flashiness and opulence post-rise to fame. Needless to say, Mary J. Blige on the hook didn't hurt the track's commercial success. Next song on this playlist is going to be Fabulous Into You. The original Into You features Ashanti. From what I've been told or heard, the new version that has Tamia vocals on it still has some harmonization from Ashanti on that record. It was some big deal situation with Irv Gotti kind of like dealing with Ashanti at the time, so he didn't want her to shoot the video. Fab, some backdoor behind the scenes bullshit as usual. But the original was dope, but I feel like the Tamia version was probably primarily accepted. It was track number 11 off of the Street Dreams album. It was released March 4th, 2003, and it was produced by Kenny Roro and DJ Club. And then I know they re-released it with the Tamia version because he couldn't get Ashanti for the video, so they got the Tamia version back, and then they shot the video for that, and that became like what they call the main mix of the record. Released as the 3rd single from his record Street Dreams, Into You is the kind of lost song Fabulous was famous for during the early 2000s. Featuring Ashanti originally on the hook, Fab drops seductive bars about expensive food and exotic locations, picturing himself next to this new girl in all kinds of romantic situations. The track was a chart smash, hitting number 4 on the US Billboard 100. The video and the single version of the track featured Tamia. Next song on this playlist is going to be I'm Real, or the remix, Jennifer Lopez, featuring Ja Rule. Probably one of my favorite songs, definitely top 3. top 3 favorite songs, absolutely. It was track number 19 off of her J-Lo album. It was also on her Remix album as well. It was released September 4, 2001, and it was produced by Irv Gotti in 7. The crazy thing about this song is that she was dating Ben Affleck at the time, who's a white guy. And the part that Rue had wrote for her, she ended up saying the word nigga. Of course, they blanked it out, but the fact that the word nigga was coming out of her mouth, and she was dating a white guy at the time, there was a lot of controversy behind it, but they got past it. I'm Real, Murder Remix is the 5th single from the re-release of Jennifer Lopez's second album, J-Lo, and the 1st single from her remix collection, Jade Said Hello. The song is essentially a part 2 remix in that the song was completely rewritten, reproduced while maintaining the same lyrical concept of the original track. Although only the original track credits were included in the inlay material at the time of the song's release, the song was in fact rewritten by Seven Aurelius, Irv Gotti, and Corey Rooney, with additional credit for Ja Rule for his rap section, and Rick James with a sample of his song Mary Jane. Give you a little insight to that. Next song on this playlist is going to be Method Man's I'll Be There For You, You're All That I Need to Get By, the Razor Sharp mix, featuring Mary J. Blige. It was track 14 off his Cal album. It was released April 25th, 1995, and of course it was produced by the one and only RZA. The interpolation of Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell's 1968 hit You're All I Need to Get By, with Mary J. Blige singing the chorus and backing vocals. The song also ended up winning the duo the Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 1996. Wow. Next song on this playlist is going to be Mariah Carey, Fantasy Bad Boy Remix, featuring Older You Bastard. It was track 8 off of her number 1's album. It was released December 18th, 1995, and it was produced by Dave Jam Hall, Mariah Carey, and Diddy. The Pop Cocktail mixes the seemingly incongruent ingredients of Mariah Carey and Old Dirty Bastard. The result is a smooth groove thanks to the heavy sampling of Genius of Love by the Time Club. Next song on this playlist is going to be Danger, Been So Long by Mystical. It was track number 4 off the Let's Get Ready album, and it features Nivea. It was released December 12, 2000, and it was produced by the Neptunes. Danger, Been So Long is the second single off of Let's Get Ready, and is Nivea's debut single. It performed moderately worldwide, but was a success in the US. It peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100 and top Billboard Hot R&B and hip hop songs. Wow, that really was the introduction to Nivea. That's crazy, it really was. Next song on this playlist is going to be Busta Rhymes, What's It Gonna Be? It was track number 15 off his ELE Extension Level Event album. It features Janet Jackson. It was released March 27th, 1999, and it was produced by Darrell Allenby. What's It Gonna Be is a single from Busta Rhymes' ELE album featuring Janet Jackson. The song is the first time Janet was ever featured on a guest rapper's single. Wow, Bus. That was big at that time. The Hype Williams directed music video with its then state-of-the-art CGI effects reportedly cost Busta Rhymes $2.4 million. The gambit paid off as the song reached number 3 on the pop charts, while topping both the R&B and rap charts in 1999. It even earned them a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group the following year. Janet was later included on her 2009 compilation album, Number One's Powerful. Next song off this playlist is going to be Ja Rule, Between Me and You. It was track number 3 off his Rule 336 album. It features Christina Milian, and it was released June 16, 2000. It was produced by Little Rob as well as Irv Gotti. Between Me and You is the first single from Ja Rule's second album, Rule 336. The single features Christina Milian, which was released on June 16, 2000 to radio. The song was his first major crossover hit, peaking at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 single charts. It also reached number 26 on the UK single charts. The song was produced by Irv Gotti. A version also exists with Ja Rule singing the chorus instead of Christina Milian. The official remix features a new verse by Ja Rule, Christina Milian's chorus, and verses by Murder Inc. artists at the time, Vita Cadillac Top, and Black Child. It was released on vinyl singles and the mixtape features and Lost Tapes Part 2. Next song off this playlist is going to be T.I. Live Your Life, featuring Rihanna. It was track number 5 off his Paper Trail album. It was released September 23rd, 2008, and it was produced by Just Blaze and Makiba Riddick. Live Your Life is a life-affirming T.I. Rihanna tag team that's guaranteed to give you a boost. The intro-outro was ripped from a Romanian song called Dragoste Din Te. that rose to Western Hemisphere fame after being part of the meme known as the Number Dance. Live Your Life is famously featured in the Hangover. Next song on this playlist is going to be Beyonce Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z. It was track 1 of her Dangerously in Love album. It was released May 18, 2003, and it was produced by Beyonce and Rich Harrison. This was the second collaborative effort between Jay-Z and Beyonce, who were dating at the time, now happily married. The hook is sampled from Are You My Woman, Tell Me So by the Chicago group The Chi-Lites. Next song off this playlist is going to be The Roots, You Got Me, featuring Erykah Badu as well as Eve. Just want to make this clear. The song was co-written by Jill Scott. I will get into that in a minute. It was track 15 off the Things Fall Apart album, and it was produced by Scott Storch and Graham Wizards. Scott Storch, originally a member of The Roots, and I know that firsthand personally, seeing him at Larry Bird's studio from time to time. But that's a whole nother historical story, and I'll get into that some other time. So check this out. The song won a Grammy Award in 2000 for Best Rap Performance by a duo group. As stated earlier, it was co-written with Jill Scott, who was set to feature in it, but the part went to a better-known Erykah Badu at the time. Let's have a full circle. Erykah Badu and Jill Scott did what together? The verses. We'll watch that verses. At the time, Eve was referred to as the Eve of Destruction. Lydia notes an hour, but let me tell you this, first-hand story. She was actually supposed to be at the video shoot for the song, and there was a little discrepancy between Big Bro Dice and Tariq, which is Black Thought, allegedly, on why she didn't make it to the video shoot. I know this firsthand, but I'm gonna say allegedly. Next song off this playlist is going to be Ja Rule, Always on Time. Yes, Ja Rule was featured on here a few times on Urban Duet royalty, because at the time he was killing those R&B, pop, hip-hop duets. It's just a fact. So I gotta show love. I can't be a hater. Shit, this probably could have been 7 Ja songs I could have put on here, but you know, I kept it to a minimum 3 or 4. Well, let's just get into this. Ja Rule, Always on Time, track number 5 off his Pain of Love. It features Ashanti. You know how them two did it, man. They make magic together. It was released October 30th, 2001, and it was produced by Irv Gotti. The first single released off his third album, Pain is Love. The song became a worldwide hit and was Ashanti's first Hot 100 #1 single and Ja Rule's second. The song spent 2 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 from February 23rd to March 7, 2002. It was followed by another Ja Rule duet, Ain't It Funny, with Jennifer Lopez. See what I mean? He got a bunch of them. In 2009, it was named the 33rd most successful song of the 2000s on the Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs of the Decade chart. Wow, that's powerful, man. You can make music like that. Powerful. You know, they gotta give Rule his flowers, man. He owned that time period. Like, just owned it. Next song on this playlist is going to be Rihanna, Umbrella, featuring Jay-Z. It was track number 1 off of her Good Girls Going Bad album. It was released March 29, 2007, and it was produced by Kirk Harrell and Tricky Stewart. Tricky Stewart is like one of them mythical producers. You don't really see him, but you know he on some songs, big songs too. You always see his name in the producer credits. Rihanna comforts her lover by telling him she will be there for him in good times and bad. The umbrella is a metaphor for her support. Umbrella stayed on the top of the UK singles chart for 10 consecutive weeks, longer than any other single at that time. The single remained at the top of the US Billboard Hot 100 for 7 consecutive weeks. In 2008, Umbrella won a Grammy for Best Rap Song Collaboration and was nominated for Record of the Year and Song of the Year. It won 2 MTV Video Music Awards, but was nominated for 3. The song is number 412 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs of All Time. Mary J. Blige revealed in an interview that the song was actually written by the Dream and Tricky Stewart for her. Wow, so that could have been a Mary J. record. Would Hov have still been on it? Who knows? Next song off this playlist is going to be Nelly, Dilemma, which is track number 10 off the Nellyville album. It features Kelly Rowland. It was released June 25th, 2002, and it was produced by Antoine Van Macon and Ryan Bowser. A hugely popular song from 2002, which appeared on both Nelly's Nellyville and Carey Rowland's Simply Deep. This song is arguably the most successful, biggest song of both Nelly's career and Rowland's career as well. It was Nelly's first #1 single in countries such as UK, Ireland, Australia, Belgium, Germany, and the Netherlands. It followed on from the success of his previous single, High Here. It was and remains to be Kelly Rowland's highest selling single in the US and the UK, as it has sold 935,000 copies as of November 2017. So I mean, by now it's probably well over a million. Next song off of this playlist is going to be Drake's Take Care, which is actually track 5 on the self-titled album, Take Care. It features Rihanna. It was released November 15th, 2011. Damn, they released the song the day after my birthday. It's neither here nor there. It was produced by Jamie XX and 40. I remember this video. It's a cute little video. The fifth song and title track from Take Care is, in effect, a sequel to What's My Name. This track uses the same beat and hook from the song I'll Take Care of You from Jamie XX and Jill Scott Heron album. The source material for all of this is the 1950 song about Brooke Benson called I'll Take Care of You. Next song off this playlist is going to be Nicki Minaj, Moment for Life, track number 7 off her Pink Friday album. It features Drake. It was released November 22nd, 2010. It was produced by Nick Hill, Satheron, and T-. Released as the 4th single from Nicki's debut album, Pink Friday, Moment for Life was about the whirlwind success, becoming a rapper, and not taking moments for granted. Next song off this playlist is going to be Wale, Bad Remix, which is track number 10 off his The Gifted album. It features Rihanna. It was released June 3rd, 2013, and it was produced by Next Manny. Along with more synthesized production, Rihanna replaces Tiara Thomas on the hook for the official remix of Wale's Bad. Both the original version of the song and the remix appears on The Gifted. Next song off this playlist is going to be Fat Joe's What's Love. Track number 9 off the Jealous One Still Envy album. It features Ashanti and Ja Rule. It was released February 5th, 2002, and it was produced by Chink Santana and Irv Gotti. What's Love was the second single from Fat Joe's 4th album, Jealous One Still Envy. It featured Murder Inc. hitmakers Ja Rule and Ashanti on vocals and Irv Gotti on production. The single peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the Hot Rap Songs chart in the US and achieved gold status in Australia and the United Kingdom. Fat Joe provided some background information on the creation of the track. Chris Lottie introduced me to Irv Gotti, and Irv Gotti and I started talking from 11 at night to 7 in the morning. We were so much alike, so we started joking, going back and forth. Right after I met him, like a week later, Pun died, and I'll never forget this. I was crying in the chair at the funeral when I looked up, and it was Chris Lottie, Gotti, and Ja Rule. And this is when Ja Rule was the biggest nigga on earth. And they were like, yo, sorry about you, man. It was an ill moment in my life, and I was like, thanks for coming. There was a lot of respect. A week later, I'm in my house, and my phone rings at like 4 in the morning, and it's Irv Gotti. He was like, yo, come now. And I'm like, what? The fuck is this? He's like, it's Irv, I'm at the Hit Factory. Come now. So when I get there, he plays me. Always there when you call. Always time. He played me that, and I was like, oh shit, that's a hit. He was like, that's Ja Rule record. Guess what? Me and Ja made a record for you, and he plays What's Love. And I was like, oh shit, that was it. The hook was there. Ja Rule wrote the hook and sung the hook. And they were like, yo, get J-Lo on the hook. And I was like, alright. Have a girl reference, and Ashanti did it. And I was like, you know what, Irv? She sounds amazing on it. We don't even need J-Lo. He was like, you sure? You cool with J-Lo? She just sold 6 million records. I was like, we don't need her for this. Let's keep Ashanti. And it was her and Ja. And it was a movie. Wow. The backstory to how that song came about was incredible. I had to give y'all that. It's only right. Next song off this playlist is going to be 2 Chainz Rule the World. It was track number 9 off the Rapper Goes to the League album. It features Ariana Grande. It was released March 1st, 2019. And it was produced by hitmaker Cardiac, Paul Cabin, and Rob Holiday. It samples Why Don't We Fall in Love by Anne Marie. It is Epps and Grande's second collaboration, following the remix of 7 Rings from Grande's 5th album, Thank You, Next. It was nominated for MTV Video Music Award for Best Hip Hop Video in 2019. But check this out. In January 2019, Grande released the single 7 Rings from her 5th studio album, Thank You, Next. 2 Chainz pointed out that the song's similarity to his own 2011 track, Spend It, The music video for 7 Rings was also accused of stealing 2 Chainz' pink trap aesthetic used to promote pretty girls like trap music. Later in the month, 2 Chainz and Grindr met in person to squash the dispute. The meeting went well, and with 2 Chainz recording the official remix to 7 Rings, and Grindr providing featuring vocals for Rule the World. So that's how it all came together. It's always a backstory to every song. A lot of these songs we don't get the backstory, but when you have a person that's giving you insight, like me, to these songs, then you'll get a better understanding of how the song came to fruition, which means you may either like it more or you may hate it more. Who knows? Last but not least, now this song could have been on here earlier, but it's more of like a conclusion, a closing to this playlist. A banger. It's gonna be Beanie Man, Girls Them Sugar. Yes, I did say that in a patois accent. It was track 4 on Art and Life. It features Mariah. It was released September 14, 2000, and it was produced by the Neptunes. Fucking drums on this is just crazy. Crazy. The single achieved minor success internationally. It peaked at number 13 in the United Kingdom. The song was included on Billboard's 12 Best Dancehall and Reggaeton Choruses of the 21st Century at number 7, ranked that as Billboard's 100 Greatest Songs of the 2000s. But peep this though, check this out. In a retrospect interview with BET, Beanie Man recalls creating Girls Them Sugar with Pharrell. According to Beanie Man, it was not my idea, it was Pharrell's comedy. He had this great idea to remake Who Am I? Sim Simma, Who Am I? Adding Pharrell also came up with the catchy chorus. So Pharrell goes Sim Simma, Beanie Man, all them girls, them sugar, Sim Simma, them girls, world class lover, and that's how it all was put together. And we got a Grammy Award for it. It was a great thing, and then we put Maya on the track, and the rest is history. And that was my bonus because I felt like that song was missing on that playlist, so I put it later on. And then I included 2 videos within the review of the actual post on Remakes.com, and that first video was Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige, Can't Knock the Hustle. Powerful duet. And then we have Little Mo, Fabulous, Superwoman. So let's get into some of that history of Can't Knock the Hustle. So our bonus video track is going to be Jay-Z, Can't Knock the Hustle. Track number 1 off of the Reasonable Doubt album featuring Mary J. Blige. It was released August 27, 1996. It was produced by DeHal Darien, Sean C, and Nobody. Can't Knock the Hustle was released as the 3rd single from Jay-Z's debut album, Reasonable Doubt. It featured a guest appearance from R&B superstar Mary J. Blige. She got on the track as a favor to her friend Dame Dash, and she was paid $10,000 in cash on a paper bag, but her label didn't allow her to appear in the music video. Mary sang portions of Melissa Morgan's first verse from the 1986 track Fool's Paradise for the chorus, and the beat was sampled from Marcus Miller's Much Too Much. Jay also released the Fool's Paradise remix with the guest appearance from Melissa Morgan. Jay explained the concept of Can't Knock the Hustle in an interview. It sounds like I'm saying you can't knock my hustle, but who I was talking to was the guys on the street, because rap was my hustle, and like at the time, streets, that was my job. Powerful. That's powerful. Love when those backstories give you power, give you meaning, give you concept, give you empathy, or sympathy, or passion of how the song came about. The other bonus video track that was on this for the posting on the website, jointhecrowd.com, was Little Mo with Superwoman Part 2. It was track 4 off our Based on a True Story album. It featured Fabulous. It was released September 15, 2001, and it was produced by King No I Feel and DJ Clue. So check this out. After Superwoman Part 1, remember Fabulous is on Part 2, Little Mo tried to convince her then record label Electric Records that the song would be a hit. She contacted DJ Clue to remix the song with the beat that he was holding for rap music duo MOP. After Little Mo recorded the vocals for the song, a relative of hers requested her to feature the mixtape rapper who spells his name, also known as Fabulous, on the track. She contacted DJ Clue to see if it was possible. In 3 days, Fabulous was added to the remix. After the song premiered on New York City radio show Hot 97, the song began circulating on numerous mixtapes and started charting on the Billboard charts. But due to Billboard's rule prohibiting remixes from charting, Little Mo convinced Electric Records to re-release the song in an alternate title, Superwoman Part 2. It became a hit for Little Mo, peaking at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 right? Number 4 on Billboard's R&B singles chart, and number 36 on Billboard's top 40 track charts in 2001. It also managed to peak at number 80 on the UK singles chart. I mean, you know, I had to show love. I had to give her props. Lil Mo was a voice at that time. She had songs with Job, and I could have put that on here. Like, there's so many songs I could have put on here, but I may do a part 2 one day. But these are songs that I really liked at that time for the time frame that they were in. So here you have it, everybody. Episode 15, Urban Duet Royalty. Now let's get into my Matty Says. I listened to this playlist driving around for like a whole week. I kept rearranging songs and taking certain songs off, putting certain songs back so that it could have a cohesiveness to it. What better way to start it with the Poop and Mary record and then to end it with the 2 Chainz Ariana record. But then I had to throw the Beanie Man and Mariah record in there. Then I had to put the bonus video with Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, and then Lil Mo and Fabulous. Those were my bonus, and I put those as videos. Because at the time when I did this playlist, it wasn't on Spotify. But visually, they are classics. And now I have the chance to actually just go back and listen to this playlist over and over and over. Like, I really enjoy this one a lot. There's a lot of my favorite songs in here. So hopefully you guys enjoy this insight. Hopefully I broke this down enough that y'all can actually appreciate the playlist more. This is your boy Matty Media. It's MattyMedia.com, JohnCrowd.com, Playlist of Life. Hoodie Gang, you already know I rap hard for the Hoodie Gang. Winter, spring, summer, fall. So you know what's coming next. Do you know what episode is coming next? Stay tuned and find out. JohnCrowd.com, Join the Crowd Radio, Spotify, what up? Instagram, what up? YouTube, what up? Until we meet again.
JoinTheCrowd.com.